Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is an important one, and I need your help. Just take a moment to hit the like button and drop a comment. It makes a huge difference in helping this video reach more people. In this video, you'll see a police officer trying to violate a man's rights while ignoring the law and her own policies. This kind of behavior is dangerous and unacceptable. It's time to hold officers like this accountable. Let's work together to bring attention to this and push for real change.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
So you are being audio and video recorded?
Oh yeah, all good.
Okay.
All good.
So any reason why you're recording today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to you. None of your fucking business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is private property, so you need to leave.
What tells you that?
You're on private property right now, you need to leave.
You need to call a supervisor.
No, you're
yes,
on
you need to call a supervisor.
Okay, there's a supervisor right there.
Oh, excellent.
You're on private property, you need to leave.
As a matter of fact, they just told me these little dots right here are from their GIS survey that this is public, this is private. This is showing on the Issaquah.gov website, this is public. As a matter of fact, that is what you call a right-of-way, which means that any constitutionally protected activity would be allowed. Now, if you have somewhere...
Pretty sure, isn't this street private
No,
too?
it is after, what is it, it's a 60th?
It is, but it's a common thoroughfare.
I can show you on the survey. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, but I'm doing my story. I'm just creating my own shit. I don't understand why I'm being harassed. It's kind of weird. I might be weird. That's kind of weird too. It's Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Simon? Okay. And do you have a badge number?
No.
No badge number, okay. No, like, other identifier?
No, just my name.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, also free to stay.
Okay.
Now, can I ask, is there a unit station here for full-time security?
We're not going to answer questions.
Okay, so I have to go do a public information request in order to get the information as a taxpayer that I'm entitled to? That's silly.
I'm not going to answer any questions.
You're not going to answer any questions?
No.
Great.
Are you sure that this is public?
I can show you. Why the fuck would you ask them?
I feel like this is not public.
I don't give a fuck what you feel like. Look it up before you try enforcing a trespass against a citizen exercising their First Amendment rights, violating my First Amendment fucking rights. Look it up before you come in here hot. What the fuck are you doing? I told you, I'm not trying to be a dick, dude, but like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. All I'm doing is making a story about Costco, minding my own goddamn business. Was there a specific complaint that I was trespassing? Got it. Yep. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. All good. Is it Steinman or Simon? S-E-I or S-T-E-I? You're not gonna fuck. Hold on.
I told you that you're free to leave.
As are you. Thank you for the information. I'm just gonna go right around you guys. Not a threat. Not a threat. 73822 David. 133. And that is the complaint right there. Sorry, can I just grab your name and badge? Or you don't have that?
Sims, yes.
Sims. Thank you, sir.
Sims.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me, was there any other complaint? Was it just a concern of trespassing?
I don't think he wants to answer questions either.
I don't. You fucking answered for him.
I just
Jesus
did.
Christ.
I just did.
I'm here as a backup.
Just a backup unit. That's all good. And sir, what was your name? You came from Costco. It's Fairbanks. Perfect. And,
Yeah.
So now you're on private property.
God damn it! What in the fuck? Look.
On their driveway that isn't access to the public, you're on private property.
So
No, let's.
the corporate office says that they own all of this property, so you are trespassing.
So you
have
want to write me a
to-
citation for it? Let's do it. Let's do it. No, wait. You want to write me a citation for it?
I'm telling you that you are on private property and you have to leave.
Here is your own city's government information. It's going to offer this for you. Okay, Lake Drive, right? That's the intersection right there. You don't have to. You can look this up. It's not me bullshitting you. Okay, right here, public, and right of way. This would be right of way. So if I was ADA, I had a need for ADA, of course. This would be wheelchair accessible. It would be a right of way, even though, for example, it's the same exact thing with Microsoft property. They may control some of it, but it's still publicly accessible. They cannot restrict to the general member of the public. But I'm all about it. Let's write me a citation, please.
We would never give you the satisfaction, man.
No,
But understand this. This is a business.
Yep.
You're wearing ski goggles and clearly a disguise.
Oh, what do you call it a disguise? I'm ugly.
And that is suspicious to people that work here.
Okay.
And so if you were here doing a story or whatever that's legitimate and not trying to bait people into doing something.
Bait people. I have been asking people, they don't want to answer.
Yes, I understand that. Because think about how you look and how you're coming off and their
because
place
I'm
of work
ugly?
where they should be safe. No, because you're wearing a disguise.
Oh, fuck, I can't see it. 117. Are you the one in this? You have that unit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm driving today.
Okay.
118.
Fair. Thank you. All right, and is that the supervisor?
No.
No, you are. You're a sergeant. Oh, you're a sergeant.
I'm not the supervisor on right now. I'm not the supervisor on right now.
Okay. So you're going to trespass me from public property or a public easement?
You're on private property.
Okay, so this is... So even though, right, it would be unreasonable to expect anybody to walk through bushes.
We are not going to get into this conversation with you.
I mean, if you want to trespass me.
We're not going to trespass.
We're
not going to trespass.
We're telling you that
We're telling you that you need to move on.
Or, I mean, are you going to arrest me if I don't? That's the question.
No, we wouldn't give you satisfaction.
That's why I'm wondering what we're doing.
That would help your story. That would help.
It would help my story. You are absolutely goddamn right.
It's not our first rodeo.
Yeah, well, then you understand.
I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not very cool.
And this is why we don't answer questions.
And I respect that. I completely respect, although there is a little bit of a difference, like as a public servant, which is not a derogatory term, don't get me wrong, that's a to do. Member of the public, a private person versus someone in an official capacity, where I can get all your information through a public records request. It's just a matter of like, do you want to be forthcoming with it? It's like, why make it difficult?
What have we not been forthcoming with?
Call. Why are you guys here? Which part is public or private? Or harassing me because I specifically, I'm just going to show you where my camera.
I'm not harassing you, buddy. I told you we were free to leave minutes ago.
As are you.
Minutes ago.
Cannot get a supervisor? We'll just confirm. So, sir, sorry, can I grab your name?
Officer Hancock.
Hancock.
1234.
Why do you? I gotta tell James. Wait, can I ask you? And I see you have different. You know, you've got a nice shiny badge. You've got a matte badge. Why do you have a badge number and not everybody else does? You said 234 is your?
No, that's not what I said.
Sorry, what was your?
I said 1234.
1234. Thank you. Why does nobody else have a badge number? It's a straightforward question.
I like your beard.
Thank you. I like yours.
So is he refusing to ID at this time?
Yes.
Yes. You don't want to ID yourself?
That's correct.
Okay.
Unless I've been suspected of committing a crime.
I think the issue
No, I'm sorry.
is...
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think the issue is they're going to want you trespass from the private property.
Excellent.
So in order for me to do so, I need to know who we're trespassing.
I'd like to ask again for a goddamn supervisor. Now, you can ask me for a minute. Is that what? No, that's a fucking security guard. I'd like to ask for a supervisor. I think I've asked 6 times now.
Okay.
There was already one here.
And what is the reason?
There was not. He said he wasn't.
I don't understand.
Because there's a discrepancy in understanding between what is public right of way, which means that I have access as a member of the public,
right?
So long as I'm not committing any other crime,
right?
Right? Being weird is not a fucking crime. And what is actual public and private property? So this is a public right of way.
We're looking that up. We're pulling up what's called a GIS, which is our system.
No, that's perfect.
And we're looking that up.
Thank you.
But I can tell you right here.
Yep.
This certainly isn't.
All right.
You're on Costco property right here.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, I'm standing with a bunch of Costco members right now saying this right here is Costco property. If you were on the street, that's a different story.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've asked 6 times for a supervisor. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Supervisor on scene. We've already said that.
Now he claims that he is not the supervisor here because he's not working in an official capacity.
Okay, he's on the phone with one, so just hang tight.
All right. You work for the people. You are here to protect people's constitutional rights above all else. You have no duty to protect the public, but you do have a duty to protect our constitutional rights. And the fact that you don't take that fucking seriously is disgusting. You should not have a fucking badge, and apparently neither should you.
We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up. We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up.
I know, that's exactly what the problem is. A police union that will protect
Now
you.
we're clear on who owns the property and he's refused to leave.
Go ahead.
Can we proceed with the trespass?
Would you?
guys can trespass him. I mean, tell him he's trespassed.
You're trespassed.
Now, can-
Officially, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have them arrest you.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the deal. We don't agree where the property lines
No,
are.
I just showed you.
I don't
It's
care.
clear as-
I don't give
it's
a
on
shit.
the King County
I'm done
website.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Steve,
All right. So let's go ahead and proceed.
are you the supervisor? Like, are you the acting? You may I?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. We have already consistently found that apparently these officers believe that that piece of property where you can see the smooth brick, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably a sidewalk.
Yes, thank you, thank you. He's saying it's anything after the pink. I'm saying anything within that is a fucking right of way. There is a limit of right of way. I'd have to pull up the statute. Not going to do that right now.
No, I agree. The sidewalk is the public passageway.
Thank you. And I'm just trying to find that common ground. I believe that it would be unreasonable for somebody in a wheelchair to go from there and fucking hop their happy ass over here, where I also believe this is public. Do we disagree on that?
Yes.
We do.
What are you doing here?
I was making a video
Of what?
of just Costco. They got a new building here.
Okay.
It's interesting. And I'm being told to leave. I'm not done with my tap.
So there's a problem. Like, I'm agreeing with this. He's on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't make him leave a sidewalk.
This is our private sidewalk, though. I can
But
show
it's-
you.
God damn it. Steve.
He can get on the road. All he
Can't
wants.
go on the road. He can go on the
He can go
sidewalk,
on the road
which
all
is
he
also a public passageway through here.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can go on the road. You can stand out in the road all you want.
As can you, Steve.
Hopefully you won't get hit.
God damn it.
It doesn't work.
Thank you.
So-
I'm not- mark it down. I asked for you for 10 times, but they refuse it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's looked?
Lucht.
Lucht. Sorry.
Good German name.
Lucht. Yep. Do you have a badge number?
1121.
Thank you. I'm gonna fuck up your name there. Can I ask, does every officer with Issaquah have a badge number?
Yeah.
And is there I haven't looked it up, so is there a policy to identify when asked?
They identify by name, yeah.
Just by, okay. So not badge number. I'm just asking. Hey,
Who did you ask for a badge number and they didn't give it? Do you want to give it to him?
No, because I don't care. You have my name.
but you're here.
It's the same thing.
You see,
There's only one A Stein.
it's pride, man. It's pride. Why do you have pride?
Why do you?
So how long are you going to be here? Can I ask that?
I'm 20, 30 minutes. I'm just grabbing some footage. That's all. Steinman. There's got to be a T under that. So you're failing to identify when requested by a member of the public to accurately identify. You have not given a badge number, and you've not, as far as I know, again, I'm going to play it back. I've asked you for.
I don't have to answer your questions. I think that's where there's a disconnect.
I think that is where there's a disconnect, because I believe when you are requested by a member of public, you have to identify.
I'm identified by my uniform.
But you're what?
Identified by my uniform.
As what? How do I individually identify you? I know, but you have a pen in the way. Maybe you don't know. You have a pen in the way.
No, I don't.
What is that? A flashlight? Okay, you have a pen light?
No.
It's Steinman. It's got to be Steinman.
Oh.
You have not. There's a little irony. This is fucking good. Woo. Now, can I ask, do you know the police chief's name, and can I get that? Or IAD?
Ah, crap.
Can't get,
Fresh
yeah.
out.
Fresh out.
Again, I don't have to answer your question.
Okay, and if I want to put in a records request with you willing to do that?
To do what?
Well, I'd like to request the CAD logs. I'd like to request the calls, unless
Go
you're
ahead.
with you. I'd like to put in a public records request. So you are going to say no to a public records request from a member of the public.
I don't know who you are.
You don't have to.
Well, then who do I give all the information?
I will give you my email. You ready?
No,
So you are refusing to take my records request.
I'm not.
Okay, so you're willing to take it now?
Yeah.
All right. So email is fieldinvestigations@proton.me. I would like the CAD information. I'd like the call log, unless you guys are using Norcom. I can grab it from there. Do you know, is it just private, like through the city? Yeah, fun. I'd like your supervisor information. I'd like your salary. I'd like your work phone number. I would like your position of tenure, any disciplinary action. I understand that might be exempt. I'd still like it. Let me think.
I need something in writing.
No, you don't. That's the fun part.
Well, because
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Ah, shit. Ah. You're going to go down that route. So you need something in writing, even though the Washington Administrative Code and the RCW states that I can do it verbally.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't do public records requests.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, as a public employee, any public employee can take my records request.
Okay.
Now, you may not fulfill my request.
I won't.
I know that.
I'm agreeing with you.
So I'd like the, again, CAD log, all records for this incident, every unit that responded, your salary, because, you know, taxpayer funds are important. I'd like your tenure, how long you've been here, any disciplinary records, ideally, any of your hire records, anything from your previous department, any concerns, any other complaints from civilians. I just don't want this to pick that up instead. We start with that. And I'd still like the information for whoever I need to file a complaint with.
You can do that online, or call our police department, or go into our police department.
Is that within what? It's downtown somewhere? Like right down the way?
Might be.
A mile and a half. It's a long walk, but definitely worth it. I had to be like this. So you've been like this for a long time, huh? You can't tell me there's not going to be other complaints about you.
I don't know.
I know you don't. That's the part. You should be proud of who you are. Proud to serve the community.
So should you.
Why do you say that? Based on
I
what?
don't think that the way you act would be very proud.
I don't need to be
It's
proud.
the same.
I act with integrity.
Okay. Well, then
You should.
I do.
Is that not on your fucking cars? Public respect, accountability, integrity, those are not your fucking values?
I'm just standing here.
Oh, I know. I got it. Wasting taxpayer resources.
On you.
I know, that's my whole point. Can I ask though, why do you need the ID? Let me know. Gotta know. And do you guys use Norcom, or is it just within your department?
Okay, so you're gonna stay on the sidewalk here?
Can I ask you, do you guys use Norcom? Or for your dispatch and
We have our own dispatch on.
it's your own, okay. That's all I'm asking. Is it easier to go in, like, for a complaint? Do I go into the department? Do I call somebody up? Or do you have a card for someone I can, with an IED or something like that, if I may? Or do you have a card? Thank you. Thank you.
If you have a complaint, you get it to me and I'll get it to the people that need it.
Okay.
Okay?
I will, I'll be down there in a bit. Oh, you're a corporal.
I'm a sergeant.
Oh,
If that's an
old
old
card,
card, it's
old
an
card,
old
old card. Oh, good.
But all the information's the same.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Thank you.
So I'd ask you this question.
Sure.
Why the disguise?
I'm ugly. I'm ugly.
So am I.
No, I know. But it's to protect my identity. So when I'm making a story, nobody can go, oh,
Why would you protect your identity if you're making a story?
why wouldn't I?
I would ask, why would you?
It's just within my liberties.
Okay.
Yeah. I was an ugly motherfucker. People don't want to see this face. I don't even want to see it. Might as well cover it up.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
This situation is both fascinating and frustrating, a textbook example of a First Amendment audit in action. It's all about the tug of war between the public's right to record, access certain spaces, and private property rights, with law enforcement stuck in the middle trying to sort it all out. The main issue here, figuring out where public property ends and private property begins. A common sticking point in these scenarios. Let's break it down in simple terms like we're chatting over coffee. First off, the auditor is standing firm on their constitutional rights, especially the First Amendment right to record in public spaces. They've done their homework, citing GIS surveys and sticking to their claim that there on a public right-of-way. Meanwhile, law enforcement and private security, representing Costco, insist the auditor is trespassing on private property. The gray area about the property boundary is what's keeping this debate alive. The cops seem a bit unsure, but not overly aggressive. They keep telling the auditor to leave, but stop short of making an arrest or issuing a ticket, probably because they know the auditor is looking for a reaction to prove a point. Some officers stay professional, but a few make dismissive or defensive comments, revealing mixed attitudes about the whole situation. What stands out most? The auditor's repeated demand for a supervisor and the frustration when it's ignored. It highlights a key idea: public officials work for the people and are there to protect constitutional rights, not just enforce private property rules. The auditor's reminder about officers' duty to uphold the Constitution is the heart of these audits. The big question: is the auditor on public or private property? If it's a public easement, they're within their rights. If it's Costco's property, the company has every right to ask them to leave. The officer's reluctance to escalate suggests they're aware of the legal gray area and want to avoid making a misstep. What could have made this smoother? Clearer communication? If the officers had nailed down the property lines and explained things better, it might have eased the tension. On the flip side, if the auditor dialed back the profanity and approached it less combatively, it could have led to a more constructive conversation. This case is messy but important. It shows how tricky balancing individual rights, property rights, and law enforcement duties can be, and why holding public officials accountable is so vital.
How you doing? You can say that. I'm guessing they called you out here.
Yeah, well, not them. Dispatch was looking at the camera. They saw someone videotape or taking pictures or whatever, so they just wanted us to come check you out.
Well, that's nice.
But you good,
Excuse
bro?
me. Can you stand on this side of me, please? I don't feel safe with you behind me, please. Can you
I
stand on
don't
this side
care
of me?
what you feel.
But you're a public servant, sir.
I'm going to stand right here.
But you're a public servant. I don't feel safe with you behind me, and there's no reason for y'all to
right
flank me.
here.
Hey, don't worry about him. I want you to talk to me, man.
It's hard not to worry about an officer with a gun standing behind me.
Yo, his hands not on his gun.
We're just talking right now, that's all.
Yo, if you want to go inside, me and you can talk.
Oh, I'm fine out here, officer. I appreciate it, though.
Okay.
I'm fine out here. Thank you.
So,
Can I have your name,
what's the
please?
issue right now?
Can I have your name, please?
Anderson.
Badge number?
Charlie 4. So,
Can I have your
what's
name,
the issue?
badge number?
Is there a reason for it?
Can I have your name and badge number? Well, it's your policy to identify yourself.
Is it my policy?
It is.
Okay.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
So,
All right,
yo,
we
man,
got a
if
dick
you
right
don't
here.
have an issue and you over here taking pictures of vehicles, yo, I'd rather you just sit there and, find something else to do, man.
I'm just taking pictures of vehicles.
Listen. We're just curious because we don't get a lot of people coming,
And I understand
taking
that.
pictures.
Ask me what I'm doing, and I'll tell you that. I'm just taking pictures. I'm a self-journalist. I do this stuff. This is just what I do.
A self-journalist?
Yes, I'm a journalist.
Okay.
I am.
Are you doing like a story on the police department or something?
I am.
All right. That's fine.
How long you been doing this
Like I said-
journalist thing?
That's irrelevant at the time, sir.
So you want us to identify ourselves and give you all this information, but
Because
you
that's
can't
your
just answer
policy. I'm not a
simple
public servant.
questions. So you know
are.
our policy?
You know your policy just as well as I do.
No, you said
If
that's
you're going to
your
engage
policy,
me,
so I
you
would
have to
assume
identify
you know
yourself, and you've done that, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But I don't have to identify myself to y'all. Not if I haven't broken the law, I haven't.
All right, bro. If you want to waste your time,
No, I'm not wasting my time. Y'all wasting y'all time. I'm not on the clock. Y'all are. Thank you.
Not wasting anyone's time. Where'd you get?
Appreciate it, brother.
Sir, can we help you with anything?
I'm fine, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
Let's go inside, guys. We're all set.
Thank y'all.
Where'd you get your tattoos at? Right here?
Nah.
Inside.
Inside, please. Thank you.
Take care.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for calling your dogs off.
What?
Were you just in there?
Why?
Because I got called down here. Were you harassing them or something?
I don't answer questions.
You got some ID with you?
No, I don't.
Well, what's your name?
Do you suspect me of a crime?
I don't know. Are you in there harassing people? Then I am.
If you can articulate that you suspect me of a crime, I'm legally obligated to provide identification to you.
Well, why don't you tell me what you did in there? That's pretty simple, right?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's Christian Gogol, badge number
29?
292.
Okay, Christian.
292. Can you tell me what was going on in there?
I've already
don't?
articulated
Listen.
I don't answer
Okay.
questions,
Have
but
a good day. Bye.
okay.
I'll be talking to you later.
I do now. I've got business now.
With what?
Well, you just made a threat. You said you'd be seeing me later, so I want to see what you're up to now. You're a public official.
Wait here for me, please.
I have a right to record public officials in their public capacity from public spaces. This town hall is a public space, sir. Where do you get off making threats to me?
I'm not making threats.
What did you mean you'd see me later?
I'll see you later.
What do you mean you'd see me later? What do you mean by that?
Saying that you're harassing them. Were you harassing them?
Nothing's obvious to me.
Listen.
Nothing's obvious to me.
Let me gather my information.
Let me exercise my freedom. Let me exercise my right to record you in public.
Well, I need to talk to them by myself so they don't feel threatened.
I'm going to take them into a private area. This is a public area.
Okay.
Morris County, 1917.
You can stay right here. You can't come back here. Listen out.
41, 6, we're up to the range.
All right. Here's the problem, okay? If you want public information, you have to put your name on there and stuff. Fill it out.
Is that right?
Yeah, you just put NA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, are you familiar with the IC code 3-14-5?
Public information.
The Access to Public Records Act,
You're not
APRA.
gonna put your name on it.
Well, the only reason I bring it up, sir, is because it's not a problem. It's actually not a requisite of the law that you put your name on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the problem, I think, is coming around, threatening me, acting like you know the law, acting like you know what I should have to put on a public records request.
you know what I got called for?
Look, I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you one
I
thing.
will give you
I
that
don't know
record.
what you got called for.
Okay. Someone was down here causing problems. If they feel threatened, I'm going to come down and check it out. That's my duty.
So
correct?
because they feel
Okay,
threatened, you're going to come and
but then
threaten
when I
me?
come and
You're
talk-
going to come and
When
verbally threaten me?
I didn't threaten you.
You said you'd see me later.
Yeah.
That's a loaded statement with a gun and a badge
I
on.
will see you later to get your information because
You
you're
are
not being cooperative.
you are an absolute chump. You know that too.
All right. You can have a good day.
Lying, thieving, government workers.
You're wasting their time down here. You're wasting my time.
I was in here for you. So since
Oh,
you,
obviously.
all right, you coming in here? You coming out?
Yeah, I'm coming outside.
All right.
So if your business is down here,
Sir, don't tell me what to do. I will do as I please as long as I stay within the confines of the law. And I suggest you do the same.
I do.
Well, you threatened me earlier.
I
You
told
threatened
you I'd come
me.
see you later.
If I said that to you, it would be a complaint to the prosecutor,
That's
and it would
gray.
be a goddamn jail sentence
That's
for
a
me.
gray area.
Yeah,
Now
and I know
listen,
what? Because it's
if
you,
you
because
have
you're
a
a
problem
sovereign
not
citizen,
giving me-
because you're a
I'm
sovereign
not a
citizen.
sovereign citizen.
Well, what happens if you
I'm a
break the
US
law?
Citizen.
What happens if you break the law? You
I
don't get in trouble.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, you're a sovereign. You got that assistant chief of police. You can go beat the hell out of anybody. You could shoot anybody, and nobody's going to arrest you.
Oh, whatever.
You know that's damn right. You know that's right.
I don't need this from you today.
I don't need anything from you, and you came over and asked me for my name. Get out of here.
You're standing out here saying babies don't matter. You're a fucking piece of shit.
I didn't say baby.
Hey, don't use that language in the same name of Jesus. Trust me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't claim to be I don't claim to be a Christian.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm interested in what this man has to say. I really hope you don't have kids, man. I really don't. Because if you do, you need to go home, take a gun, and shoot them in the head. Same fucking difference. Same difference.
We're gonna start being disorderly.
I have free speech. I can say whatever I want.
Start being disorderly. We're gonna start handling
Disorderly.
Yes.
Really.
You understand?
Where's the complaining?
Trying to keep the peace. That's all we're doing.
Where's the complaining?
Okay.
Where's the complaining?
Did you hear what I said?
You hear what I said? You don't intimidate me, man.
Go ahead, take him out.
You're good. Come on.
Get him. You got your family with you.
You got your
They're here to protect people. Come on.
They ain't here to protect nobody. They're here to protect this.
No, they're good folks. They're really here to protect.
Bro, you need to look at my YouTube channel.
Okay.
I done got 3 of them fired.
Okay, you're good. Trust me, this ain't one to down.
Look up Officer Thorogood, who got fired for his bullshit. Makes you mad, don't it? Piece of shit.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a shitty one.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
That cop's got a problem. What's your name and badge number? Hey, I can stand wherever I want, man. I'll stand right here and record you all day.
Don't be disorderly, that's all it is.
You gotta have a complainant. I know the law better than you.
Brother, you got kids?
Yeah, I got kids.
Think about your kids, man. These fellas, something will catch up to them.
My kids know what I do for a living.
Yes, sir, I understand.
I do this for a living. I get paid to do this. Cops like him don't need to be on the force.
You really get help.
Those people left. You did good. These guys, they're not going in.
They're not bad guys.
Bro, you need to look at. Goddamn, you should have started.
The officers in this video seem to rely on intimidation and vague threats to push the auditor into compliance, but he stood his ground by calmly asserting his rights. The key takeaway here is that unless you're suspected of committing a crime, you don't have to provide your ID or answer questions.
You heard what I said?
This is protected by the Fourth Amendment, which guards against unreasonable searches and seizures. For instance, the auditor knew he was within his rights to record in a public space and refused to back down when officers tried to make him feel like he was doing something wrong. By remaining calm and asking for names and badge numbers, he held the officers accountable while also staying within the law himself. This is a reminder that being informed and confident can prevent officers from overstepping their authority. Think of it like this. If you're approached by an officer and you haven't done anything illegal, ask yourself, do they have reasonable suspicion or probable cause? If not, you're well within your rights to politely refuse to answer questions or provide ID. Always stay respectful and calm. Escalating the situation can make things worse. This is why we emphasize recording interactions with police. A camera not only documents the truth, but also often keeps officers on their best behavior. So learn your rights, stay calm, and don't let intimidation tactics shake you. Remember, the law is there to protect you. Use it.
He was taking pictures.
Hold on. We got a call saying you were taking pictures
which is constitutional protected. So
that's not
what.
What's the First
so
Amendment?
Taking pictures, being out taking pictures in public, it's not.
What's the First Amendment?
Tell me, it's not. What does the First Amendment say?
What's the First Amendment? Yeah,
freedom of speech.
Okay.
I'm a journalist. I'm taking pictures of
do you have your
everything.
Your ID?
I don't have to show you anything. The First Amendment. Check this out, guys.
So do you have your journalist ID?
TA police.
Let's not make this difficult.
Well, you guys are making it difficult.
What's your name? We can probably get you out of here.
Well, I don't have to provide no name if I haven't broken any law.
Because we are called to you as taking pictures of things.
Somebody else heard what's going on. I'm a journalist and I'm taking pictures.
Okay. So do you have your ID?
I don't. If they want to come and ask for my name, I have to provide it. I don't think so. So what police department are you from? It's funny because last time I was taking pictures of the one over there by the county. Oh, it's good. I know it's your constitutional right to do it. You know, we just got a call, and that's it. He left.
That's not
okay. All right. You want to read the highlighted one?
No,
right here.
I like your name.
Look, he doesn't want to read what it says on the policy.
Okay. Listen. Or we go to jail and figure out who you are.
You're gonna take me to jail. You are going to mess up. So this guy's already threatening me to go to jail. He's gonna take me to jail if I don't give him my name. The department is UTA department. At the rails.
Can't
you
take
believe that?
pictures of the rails.
I can't take pictures of the rails?
No. Can't take pictures of the rails.
So I'm in public and I can't take pictures of something in that in my view?
If you're in public, you can take
This is public, so I can't take pictures of the rails going like that.
No. No, Unless you have permission from UTA to do it.
You mean those rails right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless you have written permission from UTA. Permission before they come out and film. Why should I give you mine if you're not going to give us yours?
Aren't you a public servant?
Aren't you a citizen?
Yeah.
Yeah, hired to give us your name if we ask for it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You do.
You don't.
Especially if you're taking...
You guys hear that? Anytime anybody walking down the street taking pictures, identify themselves.
You do.
Have to.
You do.
And this officer don't want to give out his name. When you ask, you give out your name.
I don't have to give you my name.
You don't have to? It doesn't say in your policy?
No.
Your policy?
You're taking this the wrong way here. Like we said, all we want to do is get your name, and then you're free to let us know who was out here taking pictures of our infrastructure.
Where's your office located at?
Right there.
So the police department is in there too?
No, the police department's
okay, that's what I'm asking you.
Police department's in Murray.
Where's your police department?
Why?
Because I'm gonna go over there.
Okay, look it up online and find it.
So you're not even gonna tell me your address?
Why? Vine Street in Murray.
Hey, I'm live right now. Hey, get a hold of Philip, yeah?
All right, so the guy that called in said you were filming all over at the bus hub and FHQ. Is there any reason why we're doing that?
Who was that officer park over there? So you guys want to park over there? One of you guys, wasn't it you?
Over where?
And that side where the entrance of to go inside over there in the cul-de-sac. You guys, you saw me getting off the train, taking pictures. Why didn't you say anything over there?
Taking pictures?
7:15. There. A peace officer may stop any person in a public place when he has reason or is in the act of committing or attempting to commit a public offense and may demand his name, address, and explanation of his actions. You're not.
What law am I breaking?
This is an investigation. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna give you my ID. Doesn't prove anything. If I have not committed a crime, I'm not.
It doesn't say you've had an investigation.
If you have reasonable doubt that I'm committing a crime, well, I'm gonna commit it, but I haven't.
Listen to me, okay?
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Okay. When people.
I'm done listening to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk anyway, okay? Cool infrastructure. I have reason to believe that you
from public, right? From public. Make sure you say that. Make sure you say from public.
You said you weren't gonna.
From public.
I have the reason to believe that you may be in the process of committing a crime, or okay?
What crime are you thinking that I'm committing?
Acts of terrorism, maybe.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Paranoia is not the law. Paranoia is not law. Okay. So that's what you guys are.
With all the acts, what do you think those individuals did? Went around taking pictures.
You are sure about that?
I'm positive.
They went around.
You think that they just went out and just did their acts?
What proof do you have of that? What proof
it's
do you
in
have?
all the reports, dude. I'm not sure.
Are you guys hearing this guy?
Okay. And I just gave you the code, so you didn't keep your word. Like
that I've broken the law.
I read you the code, dude.
You read the code, but
exactly.
It does not say I haven't broken any law.
I didn't. It didn't say.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If I've broken the law, if I'm about to break the law, or if you think
information to us?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Learn the law, buddy.
Huh?
Learn the law.
Trust me.
Learn the law. Told me to leave if I had any questions for him, so I really appreciate you guys watching my back. Calling me back again. I already know. I already know. Yeah, that's what I did. I did tell him that. UTA property, because I have a ticket. I've been riding. Actually, I'm riding the bus today, and so they can, even if I go in their property. They can't say anything because, I mean, I have a pass. They won't be able to get my plates. I left my car at home. Like I say, I'm riding the bus and the tracks today. But I really appreciate you guys, all you guys that helped out make those calls. I'm pretty sure those calls you guys did.
So here's what went down. A guy was just doing his thing, snapping photos at a public bus station in Salt Lake City. Nothing crazy, just taking pictures like anyone could in a public space. But out of nowhere, the police show up and start questioning him, asking for his ID and trying to block him from filming. The officers say it's because of national security concerns, but that's a pretty vague excuse. The guy's just minding his business, taking photos of public infrastructure, which he has every right to do under the First Amendment. Then it gets worse. The police keep pressing him, trying to get him to show ID and give his name, even though he hasn't broken any laws. They even start talking about possible acts of terrorism, just because he's taking pictures in public. Now I get it, police have a tough job, but this situation raises some serious red flags about how much these officers understand the law and citizens' rights. They didn't have a valid reason to demand ID, and pushing for it without cause is actually a violation of the Fourth Amendment. What's frustrating here is that these officers should know better. They should understand that public spaces are fair game for photography. Instead, they waste time threatening this guy with jail just because he's exercising his rights. Luckily, after some back and forth, they finally back off. But it's a reminder of how important it is to stand up for your rights and how much law enforcement needs to be held accountable for respecting those rights. If more people understood the law like this guy did, we'd see a lot fewer situations like this.